Right, that's it from us. Breakfast back tomorrow from 6. Do have a lovely day.
Yeah, have a good one.
Up next, the latest national and international headlines. Then at 10:30, The Travel Show brings you explorations from around the globe.
This is BBC News. I'm Shaun. The headlines at 10. Pope Francis is set to arrive in Ireland in the next half hour to begin the first papal visit to the country in almost 40 years.
I'm Annita McVeigh at Dublin Castle, where a little later Pope Francis will deliver a speech in which he's expected to talk about arguably the dominant issue of this visit, child abuse by priests and in Catholic-run institutions.
Women in England are to be allowed to take the second of 2 early abortion pills in their own homes instead of in a clinic. Holidaymakers arrive home after being flown back early from an Egyptian hotel following the unexplained deaths of a British couple. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will not be travelling to North Korea after Donald Trump asked him to call off his planned visit. Also coming up this hour, the family of a British-Iranian woman imprisoned in Iran on spying charges are fighting for her 3-day temporary release to be extended. Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe was reunited with her daughter this week, but is due to return to prison on Sunday. Her husband Richard hopes that will change.
It's always been sort of steps forwards and steps back, so I shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves. But hopefully it'll be a good day today and a good day tomorrow.
And later we'll be travelling to Mauritius, often labelled just a luxury beach paradise when the reality is much more fascinating. That's in The Travel Show at 10:30. Hello, very good morning to you. Welcome to BBC News. Pope Francis is due to begin the first papal visit to Ireland in almost 40 years. Hundreds of thousands of people are expected to welcome him in Dublin, but it's an arrival that comes at a time of turmoil for the Roman Catholic Church, with continuing criticism of how it handled cases of child abuse by priests dating back decades. Well, earlier this morning, the pontiff took off from Rome. He's expected to arrive in the Irish capital later this hour, and my colleague Annita McVeigh is in Dublin for us now. Good morning, Annita.
Good morning, Shaun. Thank you very much. And yes, once the Pope lands in Dublin, he'll be making his way a little while after that here to Dublin Castle. And the official reason for this visit is the World Meeting of Families, which Dublin is hosting this weekend. It's an event that happens every 3 years. It celebrates the role of the family in the Catholic Church. But of course, there is much more going on than just that event. The backdrop to all of this huge social change that